Okay, on to 400M2, which honestly I think is the easiest one. However, if I gave you the conditions where you could not use Ashen Beast and you could not use a Mineral DPS, do you think you could have beaten 400M2? Well, that was my case in CN. As you can see, I'm showing you my box. This was my current roster back then in 2.8. Yeah, the only mineral character I really had was Simomois, but I really needed to pair her with Nautica in 400M1. So I basically had no mineral DPS. I could not use Ashen Beast because I used the Ashen Beast to use it on the Solo Ulrich in 400M3. So I had to really come up with something here. And in this video, I'm going to show you the secret sauce that I use. So before I show you the strategy, I do want to show you one little thing here. If you haven't beat 400M2 and you still have the option to use the Ashen Beast. So if you have Simomois, you can go ahead and borrow Pickles and then use your own Simomois, and you will actually be able to clear this with just these two characters. I'll show you the end screen right now. It's actually very easy. I'm not going to upload it. You can probably recreate it yourself. And then if you don't have Simomois, you can borrow the Simomois instead and then use your own Pickles. So very flexible here. As long as you own one of them, you can go ahead and borrow the other one. And then this is the myth manifest I use to do that duo carry stage. Super fun, but feel free to try that out. It's pretty cool. But here we go. This is if you do not have the myth manifest available, because maybe you copied my Solo Ulrich. This is fine. Now you're only left with these three here because we use this one for the buddy clear on 404. So the best option left is the beast manifest here. Okay, and I'm going to show you the layout here, so feel free to copy the nodes here. And here we go. We are going to show you what to do if you have this manifest. So if you have this manifest, you're actually unable to clear this with just these two. You will need to support them, okay? And here comes the secret sauce. So we are going to be using our Fatutu here, okay? If you haven't gotten a Fatutu, please go ahead and get yourself a Fatutu on the selector banner. She is very worth, and she's going to be very good for your account going forward. Okay, and the very last slot is the secret sauce. It is the La Sauce, the La Source. So she is going to be the key to helping you clear this stage, okay? And you'll see why in just a second when I show you my CN clear. So this is an option you can do if you don't have the Ashen Beast, and you can just borrow these characters. Otherwise, if you don't want to use these characters or they're already being used, just go ahead and put a DPS character here, and then you can pair them with this combo in the back, and you should be able to clear it once you see how I use them. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch it up to what I used in CN. So I use the assist Lucy here, which you can also use, and then to support her, I went and used Dynamo Ezra, and this will be my clear team for this run here. Okay, so no Ashen Beast, no Mineral DPS, and I'm still able to clear this. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to restart a couple times, and we want to get this combination of these two cards, these AoE cards from Lucy, and you want to go ahead and use the shield here, and you want to fire off every single Lucy card and freaking send it. Okay, the reason why you want to do that is because we want to get to Lucy's ultimate as fast as possible, because if you are not doing Afflatus damage on him, he's going to get more and more defenses. So you just want to keep staying in your ulti state so that you can do Afflatus advantage damage, okay? And then La Source here is going to slowly, passively, hopefully get some Moxie. And the reason why she's getting Moxie is because of the Myth Manifest setup, so the one you copied, okay? Here we go. Now we're going to go ahead and shred her card here. All right, we're going to go ahead and use Ezra's shield, and we're going to use a shot here. And that's because we want to get 20 Dynamo on Ezra so that she or he can fill up the electric field so that we can be in the higher electric field, okay? And here we go. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to use Lucy cards so we can get to our ultimate. And basically, that's what we're going to do the entire fight here, okay? There's a key reason why we bring La Source. It's because we need to stop him from ulting. Especially if we're not going to bring Pickles, we can't debuff him or dispel him, so his thing is going to hurt a lot. Alright, so we're on to this stage now. We are on electric field 2. That's fine. We're going to do some damage here. And we're going to have finally Afflatus damage, because look at this. We've been attacking this guy here. He has 7 stacks of this extra defense. And this is what happens when you don't attack him with mineral damage. So we have to be Afflatus advantage for us to not keep stacking it up for him to get him pretty much invincible, okay? So here we go. He's going to ulti the next turn. We see we have La Source here. We're going to go ahead and ulti here. We are going to use one La Source card just to make sure we get to that ulti, because we're going to stop him from ulting. And then we are going to use the Lucy cards to finally do some Afflatus advantaged damage, and this is not going to give him any more stacks of that stacking defenses. Okay, and basically you don't have to worry about the other characters attacking, because Ezra doesn't do any passive attacks and Lasource doesn't do any passive attacks, and Fatutu does do, you know, follow-up attacks, but it's mineral, so it's not going to increase the stacks of the defenses. Okay, so pretty much here on out we're just going to do the same thing, keep on spamming Lucy's ultimate, and when he gets his ult, we are going to ulti him to stop him from ulting. Alright, so he's going to ulti us here, which is kind of unfortunate. And what we're going to do here is we're going to ulti here. We are going to shield, because we want to make sure our source does not die here. We want to shield, and we want to use this. We're going to use everything, because as she's going to hit this guy right here, she's going to take like multiple attacks. But we really need the source here to stop him from ulting, because if you ever have experienced him ulting you, he ultis and then every clone will ulti you. You do not survive that, okay? So don't ever let him ulti you. So here you go. The source is amazing because all of his moxie is just straight up gone. And then we're safe, okay? And then we allow our Lucy to slowly kind of whittle them down. Obviously, when we get to Electric Field 3, that is when we are at our strongest with Lucy. So we just want to make sure we get to Electric Field 3. Let's do it. So we have a couple options here. We can use the Ezra ulti to get us a bigger shield and some more shrooms, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to actually use this, because this actually will apply a debuff onto the enemy. It is going to apply a follow-up debuff, meaning they're going to take more damage from follow-up attacks. So the first hit from the Lucy is a follow-up attack, I believe. But anyways, any resets after that is a follow-up attack, obviously. So that's going to do more damage to the boss, okay? Here we go. We're going to ulti here. Do some nice damage. Hopefully we get some resets here. Hopefully we get that guy in the back. We really need to get the reset here. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to reset. We're doing damage here. Hopefully we get another reset. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So we did a lot of good damage there on round 5. Now we're going to be on to the next round. We are currently at max electric field, so we are going to try to straight up just keep on spamming those Lucy cards, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to make another Lucy card here. We're going to go ahead and ulti him with Flutter Page, and then go with the double cast here. And that's pretty much what we do. We are going to do as much damage as we can with Lucy, and whenever he's about to ulti, we want to make sure the source's ulti is ready to stop him from ulting us. And then Fatutu will keep us safe as long as we have the buff on ourselves, the one that spreads the damage. And also we have a shield from Ezra, so we basically are never going to let him kill our Lasource. Our Lasource has double protection, and she also has shields as well. Oh, she has shields and damage mitigation, so she is never going to get hurt, okay? Because she is a Flatus. She's taking a Flatus damage because she's a plant against a beast, and she's also a low rarity character, so she already has lower base stats anyway. Okay, so now onto this turn here. You see how he has 5 Moxie. He's about to ulti us, so we want to make sure we get to our Lasource ultimate. So all we're going to do is shred the last card, because we do have a card up here that we can use. And since we are at still max field, we want to make use of that by using as much Lucy cards as we can, just to squeeze out as much damage as we can. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use this, and we're gonna shoot him just to make sure he dies here. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and use this one first. Okay, make sure he dies. Pop the Lasource ulti, and then you can pop the Ezra ulti here, but I'm gonna prefer to wait until the field is gone, and then we're gonna pop all of Ezra's stuff so that we can get back to the field as fast as we can. So we take about 100k damage right there, 135k, 50k there, another follow-up attack, 77, very, very good damage. She's already at half HP by round 7. And again, this is the free assist Lucy, okay? You can just borrow this Lucy. You should have Flutter Page, or excuse me, you should have Fatutu by now. If you don't have Fatutu, I highly, highly recommend that you pull for Fatutu. Everyone's gonna have a Lasource. And then for the Ezra one, you may or may not have them. That's just unfortunate, but at the same time, this stage is so everyone has done this stage already. I'm gonna be honest. So the fact that you're probably watching this means you're really struggling. You're trying to really find a way to beat this stage. All right, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The fact that you're here, yeah, you're probably struggling real hard with this stage. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and ulti with Fatutu here, and then we're gonna go ahead and ulti with we're gonna save the Lucy ulti. We're gonna ulti with Ezra. I almost called him Spathadia. They were in the same patch, but not the same character. So we want to stop the enemy from ulti because that's going to do way too much damage for our team to take. And also another thing, when he ultis, he gets like a huge buff that makes him super tanky. So you definitely do not want him to ulti. All right, here we go. We're going to pop the Ezra ulti here because this is going to give us a big shield. Perfect. Also, he's going to get 10 dynamo for that, which he's going to put into the field. And then we're going to use his skill. It's going to give him another 10 dynamo. So he's at 20 dynamo. And he's going to put 20 dynamo into the field for us, okay? And then after that, Ezra's job is done. We are going to start using Lucy cards the next turn. Perfect. We get some Lucy cards. And if we didn't get Lucy cards, we would just, whatchamacallit, we would just discard the cards just to make more cards, okay? So we are going to go ahead and discard this card here. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and use some Lucy cards. We are not going to use the myth yet because we're not going to do big damage at this point. We are going to use the Lucy card here. Perfect. We are going to use an Ezra card here. And then we're going to use the Lucy cards for, let's see, does he have reality defense? Ooh, he does have reality defense. So I'm not going to go ahead and hit him. I'm going to hit this guy over here. All right. And we're just basically stacking up to Electric Field 3 because, again, like I said many times in all of my Dynamo videos, Electric Field 3 is where Lucy or all the Electric Field Dynamo characters are at its strongest. So we got another shield here. Very safe. We're not doing big damage just yet because we're not Electric Field 3. We're going to be Electric Field 2. We're going to do okay damage, but not the best damage. Alright, so we're just still charging here. So we take some damage here. So the next turn I'm actually going to... ooh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. But it's okay. It's already half HP, but as long as we get to Electric Field 3, we will be fine, okay? I'm not too worried. Yes, we lost a pretty key member to our team, but it's going to be fine. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use one Lucy card, okay? We're going to slowly inch our way closer to the Electric Field 3. We're going to use another Ezra card here. Good. Okay. So yeah, we lost Fatutu there. I should have shielded, or I should have used her mitigation skill. I was not paying attention to the shells, but don't worry, we'll still be able to beat this. And now you can see that even with a scuffed run, you will be able to clear this with this team. And it's the power of Lucy, obviously, and the power of the source. Okay. So over here on this turn here, I'm actually not going to... this is a tough turn here, okay? So this is what we're going to do here. We are going to Lucy ultimate this turn, okay? This is going to give us the field. All right, and we're going to shield here. And then we're also going to stop him from ulting, okay? The reason why I need to do this combo is because we need to get to the Electric Field on the next turn, and we need to inject some Dynamo onto the Electric Field here. So we got 10 right there. We got another 10, and I just put another shield just because I'm about to use a ulti from Lasour, so she's going to take some damage from everybody here. So we just want to make sure she can tank that, hopefully. Okay, it's fine. They decide not to target her. All right, perfect. Now we're on to this next turn here. This is fine. So here we go. We're going to try to use as many Lucy cards as we can here. Like I said again, we are Electric Field 3. We need to burst. We need to burst really hard here. So we're going to go ahead and make some Lucy cards. Perfect. This is not reality damage, so let's go ahead and hit that guy, okay? So we're going to go ahead and hit this guy with the 3-star card here, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, okay? Perfect. And then we're going to do the same thing the next turn. Perfect. Here we go. So we should do a lot of damage to them right here. Oh, unfortunately he didn't kill. Oh, we kind of wasted a skill on him. That's okay. Oh, can we kill anyone else? Oh, we can't kill anyone else. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. All right, so we're going to take some damage. That's fine. That's fine. And we still have one more turn of the max field. I don't believe we're going to have any more cards. That's okay. That's fine. He's going to ulti the next turn, so you want to make sure you use a skill on the source. So we're going to go ahead and heal here, use the ultimate, make sure we take out one of these guys. So if this ulti doesn't kill this guy, just target him just to make sure he dies so that we can get many resets. And the resets is probably going to take him down to his a little bit like 25% HP, hopefully. All right, here we go. Lucy. Go, go, go. Okay, nice. First reset. Second reset. Third. And then we get one more here, please. Ooh, so close. That's okay. That was really good damage. That was really good damage. You can't ask for anything more than that at this point since losing Fatutu. All right, so we're going to get slashed here. We're fine because we have the ultimate. We have everything. We're good. And then we also have the Ezra ulti, which you pop. It's going to give you right back, or it's going to give you the shield. So let's ulti with Lucy here. We can ulti with Lucy here. Okay, we're going to pop the Ezra shield 100%. We can pop the Lucy here just to take out this guy, and then the source will take less damage. Okay, so we're going to do that. And we're going to take out this guy's Moxie. And again, I'm not worried. I know we lost Fatutu. It looked kind of scary. I was probably going to think, I was actually thinking about resetting this run, but I want to show you that I've done this many times, and I've done this in CN, so I know that it's possible without Fatutu. Once you get the ball rolling, like once you get the source ulti, once you get your Ezra, once you get your Dynamo, once you get your electric field, it's fine. Okay. All right, so now we have one less enemy on the team, so we can just do that. So we're only going to take 2 slashes, one and then one over on Lucy. That's fine. All right, he's going to attack us here. Okay, we're going to take a lot of damage, but don't worry. We have our Ezra shield. We are going to be just fine. Okay, so here we go. We are going to shred this card in the back here. This is a free combine here, free combine. So what we're going to do is we're going to ulti with Lucy. We're going to go ahead and use this card here. And then we're going to pop in Ezra shield, okay? And the reason why we're getting so much Moxie is because of the Myth Manifest. There's a node on there that says whenever someone ultis, it's going to actually gain Moxie for another teammate of yours. So that's why you constantly see Moxie on the source getting added, even though she's barely using any moves, okay? And that's why we can constantly ulti with Lucy as well. All right, so once we get to Electric Field 2, we'll be a little bit safer because we will have the passive shields from Ezra. All right, perfect, very good. So now you see, hey, he has 5 Moxie. He's gonna ulti next turn, so we just want to make sure we use this card so that we get to the La Source ulti. So here we go, we're gonna use this, and then we have so many Lucy cards here, but I'm actually gonna save it for the next fields, okay? I'm gonna be a little greedy here, so I'm gonna destroy this card back there. We're gonna go ahead and get this card because we want to make sure we get to the ulti, and then here I'm just going to cast 2 Lucy cards on pretty much anyone really. We just want to really get to the Electric Field 3. Again, I'm not scared. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to finish him once we get to Electric Field 3. It's actually going to be so easy. Okay. Perfect. He's going to hit us. That's fine. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we are going to ulti here. We're going to stop him from ultiing, right? And then we can also use one of these Lucy cards if you want to. Sure, we can just use this one. Yeah, we can just use that one. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So you pretty much we're going to beat it the next turn. And basically, if you remember, I don't remember when Fatutu died, which turn, but we've gone like 8 to 9 rounds without Fatutu, and we're still fine, right? So without Fatutu in the early stages, it is a little bit hard because you have to set up Ezra really, because once you set up Ezra with his ulti, you can really kind of survive just with Ezra and possibly any other healer besides Fatutu. But I'm just using Fatutu because I'm just trying to recreate my CN run. Okay, so basically we won the fight now. Okay, so we are on round 18, but we have max electric field. I am literally going to obliterate this guy, and he's going to have nothing he can do against me. For the next 2 rounds, we are going to absolutely destroy the entire team here, or his team. Here we go. So we're going to use this again. This costs the debuff. That's going to make him take extra follow-up attack damage. All right, here we go. Okay, hopefully we can get a reset here. Okay, we don't get a reset. That's okay. We got more damage coming up for him. Okay, yes, they have bajillion buffs. I know, it sucks. It's okay. It's all right. No worries. I'm honestly really not worried at all. Okay, so I know it's round 19. I know it is a struggle. It's a little bit of a struggle bus, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and try to take out one of these guys here because we want to get a reset. Okay, we're gonna use that, and we're gonna use. Let's use this card. Yeah. All right. So this, as long as it kills someone here, we are going to finish this round. All right, here we go, Lucy. Big damage out here. Get the resets. And you're done. Okay. Round 19 clear. A little bit slow, but obviously we don't have access to like Recoleta. We don't have access to Cassandra at this point. We don't have access to any other options, really. And plus, we can't use the Ashen Beast manifest, so we have to resort to this team here. All right, 3 million damage by Lucy. Hope you guys found this somewhat helpful. I know obviously you would have to get yourself an Ezra here. You can borrow the Lucy, and I would hope that everyone has a Fatutu by now. And then LaSource, I hopefully showed you the amazing power of her ulti, canceling all that Moxie on the enemy. Hope you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you in the final one tomorrow. Peace.